everyone, I'm Kate Renales, and this is my feline son Jarrett. Say hi, Jarrett. Nope, okay. I just wanted to do another video on weight loss, and I wanted to do a video on some challenges that I faced specifically as a morbidly obese person. Um, so last year, my highest recorded weight was 315 pounds, and I just wanted to talk about some challenges of that. Some embarrassing ones. So 2015, so 2 years ago, I spent a summer in Florida with a program called the Navigators, and one of the last weeks we were there, we went to Orlando, Florida, to visit Orlando Studios, Universal Studios, and during our time there, we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we spent like at least an hour, maybe two, I don't know, in the line to get to the Forbidden Ride, the Forbidden Journey ride, and so I was super stoked. I was so stoked. It was awesome. Actually, it was kind of entertaining because there was lots of like Harry Potter plans, and the pictures moved and talked, and it was amazing. And then I got to the ride, and it was awesome. And then one of the employees pulled me aside and was like, "Here, can you sit in one of these chairs?" And I did, and I didn't fit, so I couldn't ride in the ride. I was too fat to ride the Harry Potter ride that I had stood in line for hours for, and it was so embarrassing. So my friends were like, "We can stay." I'm like, "No, just go. That would have made it so much worse." And then, do you know what I did after that? How they were riding the ride that we spent hours waiting for, I went to the chocolate shop and got a lot of fudge and the chocolate frog, and I drank a butterbeer. And I didn't see anything wrong with that. Later that week or night or something, later, my friend was like, KR. After we went to the ride, what did you do? I was like, I got fudge and chocolate. And she was like, you need to work on that. And I didn't understand what was wrong with that. And I was like, okay, you're being super judgy right now. But I was like, okay, thanks for telling me your concerns. Now I get it. But food was a safe place, and I think it is for a lot of obese people. That's why we get obese, is because it's a safe place. But it's also embarrassing to be that weight and not be able to do things. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about was chairs. This was kind of a motivator of my weight loss too. So at that time, the Harry Potter ride, I was like 280, and then I got to like 300, and that was when I noticed my relationship with chairs changed. I couldn't sit with them in them without hurting really bad, which is kind of the opposite point of a chair. You're supposed to be able to relax in a chair, but they dug into my sides. Like I had so much fat that it just like pinched my sides, and it hurt a lot, and it was so uncomfortable. And not like little chairs, just like office chairs, any kind of chairs that were actually pretty big and meant for like anyone. They hurt so bad. And I was like, wow, maybe I am fat, because it wasn't something I could be like, they need to make bigger rides at the Universal Studio. These were chairs that I'd always sat in my whole life. Well, just like every chair was too big, so all of them. And I was like, oh, it's me. Okay. And I had hit like the 300 marker, which was kind of devastating in itself. And so I was like, okay, something's got to give here, and it's got to be me. So I purposely started my weight loss journey in the beginning of January, and that's October. And I'm like, I weighed myself this morning, it was like 207. So that was awesome. And at the beginning of the year, I was 290, which is why I said when I purposely started my weight loss journey, because I did lose 25 pounds before I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do to lose it. Because I moved to a university for a semester, and just to change there, I lost like 15 pounds. And then I got sick. My birthday was in October, and I got really sick like the last week of October and the beginning of November, so I just didn't really eat that much. So I lost like 25 pounds at university, and I was like, whoa, cool. And then at the beginning of the year, I was like, all right. And I stuck to it. And now I'm 207, and I've lost 108 pounds. So I'm really excited. And yeah, I just wanted to share with you some of the struggles, those two specific ones of being a super overweight person. And now, okay, so 2 days ago, I think, yesterday, I uploaded a video of my first flight. And guys, I didn't even have to worry about if I would sit in those seats, and I didn't need a seatbelt extender, which I guarantee you I would have needed before, because just in cars I couldn't really buckle myself. Like, I had to like pretend to buckle myself a lot of the times, because either when I couldn't buckle myself because it wasn't big enough, or I would have had to like visibly like fight the seatbelt buckle, and it was really embarrassing. So I was just like, we're ready to go, sir or ma'am. But now I don't have to do that, and I didn't even really have to worry about that when I was flying. And while I was flying, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And it wasn't, the seatbelt like on the plane wasn't even, I was able to like have slack. I had to make it tighter, which was amazing. I was super stoked about that. I was really happy. Yeah, so if you have any questions about weight loss or any other topic you want me to make a video on that I can relate to, if I can relate to it, I'll make a video on it if you want, and if I want to. And yeah, like and subscribe if you liked it and if you want to subscribe. And so I'll say bye for now. Bye from Jay and Kay. Bye guys. It's good to know you.